welcome to Sven Tarot. I'm Sven with your reading today. I hope that you're all doing well and good and are having a great one, irrespective of the time and day. Thank you for joining me today. Today, your reading is Who Watches Over You? That is, who are your spirit guides? And I'm going to try to get as detailed as I can, and maybe we can even get a message from them. So, again, thank you for watching, and without wasting your time, I'll meet you at your pile. Pile 1, welcome to your reading. I hope that you're all doing well and good. You chose the Eight of Water or the Eight of Cups in reverse. And immediately what I'm feeling is that some of you may be feeling very lonely right now or secluded for some reason. You're also feeling stuck with the Eight of Cups being in reverse. And I'm also getting that you're feeling stuck in terms of a decision that you're trying to make right now. I'm just really drawn to this little image. What is this? This little imprint on his cloak or her cloak. It doesn't really matter. And I feel that I'm getting Twilight vibes. What is imprint? Yeah, I feel like you have been imprinted on, or you imprinted on somebody else. I know that's not the accurate word, but that's the word that's coming through. What I'm trying to say, I feel that you if it's not on someone, it's on something. There is something that you're stuck on. There is something that you've um I heard placed a bet on. I heard bet on it, bet on it. Michael Jackson's song is coming through as well. I feel like it doesn't have to be a financial bet. It could be that you had hopes for something. You had a high hope for something, and maybe um it hasn't happened, it hasn't occurred, it hasn't, or maybe it did, but not in the way that you wanted. I feel that, see how even though the ship is sailing away, he has all this treasure, but he doesn't care about it. He's just really stuck on whatever is. I feel like right now, you may be taking for granted something that you've been gifted with. Gifted with by the universe. I'm sorry. And all right, I'm not saying that you're taking it for granted, but some of you may be caught up on what you really wanted instead of what you deserved. So for instance, maybe you had high hopes for a certain relationship with somebody, but it didn't pan out, and instead the universe gave you something better, but you're not really acknowledging that right now because you're still caught up on this person that has moved on, or this person that you somehow feel it's a missed opportunity. Or it could be a missed opportunity it could be that you feel you've missed an opportunity, but what you don't realize is that you have been gifted something, you have been blessed with something that you are not really appreciating right now. And that's totally okay. It is more than fine to mourn a loss, especially if you really had high expectations for whatever it is. But I'm picking up that you are feeling very down and out and lonely right now. You're feeling kind of like as if there really isn't a point for wanting anything else. You can't picture yourself wanting anything or anybody else right now. And that is coming through as well. Yeah, I feel like you really have something stuck on your mind, or somebody stuck on your mind, and you can't let it go. Okay. So we're gonna get into who you um who watches over you, okay? So divine spirit guides, who watches over pile 1? Who watches over pile 1, divine spirit? I heard a mother. Who watches over pile 1? I feel like your mother watches over you, and they don't have to be on the other side. They could still be on earth with you. I'm even hearing that for some of you, it's a mother from a different galaxy is what I'm hearing. It's like you have a star family that watches over you. So some of you could be star seeds or resonate with that as well. Divine spirit, who watches over pile 1? Who watches over pile 1? Who watches over pile 1? I keep hearing Michael Jackson's song Bet on It. Who watches pile 1, divine spirit? No, it's not Michael Jackson. It's Troy from High School Musical. It's bet on it, bet on it. Um, when he was singing a song about the song speaks about how people are underestimating him. Um, it's been a while since I've watched High School Musical, but um, I think he was trying to prove himself to everybody else, and he was feeling that nobody was really seeing his worth and seeing his potential. And so yeah, that's the song that's coming through. Maybe that's how you're feeling as well. I don't know why I said Michael Jackson, but anyway, thank you for the correction, Spirit. um who watches over Power One, Divine Spirit? Today is the day to turn my life around. Maybe that's a song that your spirit guides want you to maybe Google or listen to so that you can connect to the lyrics. I don't remember the lyrics properly, but um, I do remember him going, today is the day to change my life around. And it goes, bet on it, bet on it. All right. So that's the only part that I remember, sadly, but you might want to Google that. Divine Spirit, who watches over Power One? Who watches over Power One? Yeah, you guys are really in a sad state. Emily Sunday's song Clown is coming through. Wow. I'm feeling that you may have announced some kind of idea before it was implemented and it didn't go the way you wanted, and now you feel like you're a clown in front of everybody. And even if it isn't an idea, it could be that you were so hopeful about a relationship that you bragged about it, but things didn't pan out, and now you're feeling a clown, not only in front of that person but everyone else around you. Divine Spirit, who watches over Power? Sorry. Who watches over Power, Divine Spirit? Who watches over Power One? Who watches over Power One, Divine? Some of you, it's a grandmother who has passed on, is what I'm hearing. I heard 53. Maybe she was 53 when she passed on. Divine Spirit, who... Some of you, it could be a grandmother who passed on like 53 years ago, and you may have not been familiar with them, but someone in your family is. Divine Spirit, who watches over Power One? I heard Cancer. So not the zodiac sign, the Cancer as in the... I feel like someone died of cancer in your family, or this person who watches over you died of cancer. Divine Spirit, who watches over Power One? Wow. Who watches over Power One? You guys are going through a tower moment right now, and that energy is really coming through. That maternal, instinctive and protective energy is coming through. Divine Spirit, who watches over Power One? So what I'm picking up on is this. This might not be all of your spirit guides that are coming through, but it's just somebody who's watching over you right now, as you go through this tower moment. Then we have the Patience card with the number 14, breaks down to 5. And it speaks about healing, So as you are going through this tower moment, it's really important for you to... Sorry guys, I'll show you the cards in a minute. It's really important for you to open up, to allow that healing to happen, so that you can finally experience and acknowledge this gift that you've been blessed with. But also I'm hearing that they're not in a rush, so you're not being rushed to change. You're not being rushed to heal, okay? Take your time is what I hear. And then I'm hearing the song by Whitney Houston. Is it Waiting to Exhale? It goes, everyone falls in love sometimes. Sometimes it's wrong, and sometimes it's right. So yeah, I think it's Waiting to Exhale. Yeah, so some of you you may resonate to having lost to somebody, not physical death, but that you wanted a relationship with somebody but it didn't happen and you're just mourning that loss. So we have the 7 of Fire, or the 7 of Wands in reverse. And then we have the Five of Cups or the Five of Water in reverse. I heard that some of you are connected to the mermaid kingdom, or you may resonate to having a mermaid. Um, some of you even mermaid energy around you, and if it's not mermaid, it's any kind of water spirit that surrounds you. Um, then we have the Queen of Earth or the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So the energy that's coming through is whoever is watching over you is somebody who's very calm, somebody who's not really all right. The Nine of Fire and the Nine of Wands also came through. So the person who is coming through as somebody who's watching over you right now is what I'm getting, which makes a lot of sense because of your Tower moment. So not every spirit guide is coming through. The prominent energy that I'm picking up on is a maternal energy, a feminine energy. Some of you could even be someone who was masculine, but they had maternal traits, or let me say they could have been a male, all right, when they were on Earth, but they just had this very maternal, feminine energy to them. They were very subtle people, and I'm speaking this way because I'm picking up that most of you, it's someone who has passed on, and if they haven't passed on, I'm getting that it's somebody who's very subtle, very charming as well, who's very kind and charismatic. So you also may have those personality traits to you because their energy surrounds you constantly. I feel like the energy or the spirit guide that watches over you is somebody who doesn't really um I don't want to say they're lazy, but they don't really put in effort in things because it just comes naturally to them. I'm hearing that they've had so many experiences as guides, and even on planet Earth they've had a lot of lives, and so they don't really have to try hard to achieve anything or manifest anything that they want. So when it comes to you and giving you the abundance that you want, they could literally just give it to you at a snap of a finger. um and it comes in fast as well, whatever it is that you want. But I feel like every time they gift you something, it takes you a while for you to receive it. And this is what's happening right now, is that your spirit guide, this maternal feminine energy, has blessed you and gifted you with something, but you're so caught up in, you know, what has been missed that you're not really appreciating it. And I'm hearing that it's okay because they also have this calm demeanor to themselves. Like they don't rush anything. I'm not getting a fiery energy. I'm not getting someone who wants you to see what they've um blessed you with, because you know some spirit guides are that way. They really want to be seen, and I feel like your spirit guide, not that they don't want to be seen or appreciated, they understand where you are in your life and they're very patient, and they know that in time you will appreciate what they've gifted you, because you're going to come to the realization that it's better than what you've lost. Yeah, so I don't know whose name is Hope, or maybe this is the name of the person who has passed on. This person could have left you some kind of inheritance as well, or a trust fund, is what I'm hearing. And maybe that's the blessing that you're not seeing, is that, you know, you're so focused on everything else. Why aren't you using this trust fund to better yourself? Or I heard that some of you don't want to go to school, or varsity is what I'm hearing. And it's like, okay, then what are you going to do with this money that I've left you, is what I'm hearing. So yeah, the energy that watches over your spirit guide is very calm. They don't really have a lot to say. They don't speak a lot. I feel like they speak through their actions. So I'm not really picking up on a lot of words. I'm just picking up on a lot of things that they've done for you. I mean, I feel like they've been there when you've been. They still are here with you, but in at nights when you've cried, they've been there. I feel like they come to you in your sleep. Not to sound creepy, but I don't know if you were, when you were a kid or even recently, um, you had the experience of some kind of weight on your bed. Obviously take it how it resonates, because sometimes you just have the power of have the power of discernment. But I'm picking up that sometimes they come to you in your sleep, especially when you were a kid. They would comfort you, and you'd feel like a weight or a shifting energy around you in your bed. As you sleep. They have a very mothering nature to them. They're very caring and very they see you as their little um chick, you know. They treat you as their little egg as well. You're very precious to them is what I'm hearing. Let's get more information on this spirit guide. Divine Spirit, can I get more on Pal One's spirit guide? Who watches over Pal One? Can I get more information on who watches over Pal One? Divine Spirit, who is this spirit guide? Can I get more on them? Who watches over Pal One? Divine Spirit, can I get more on them, please? Who watches over Pal One? Can I get more? Thank you. There's a mother or a mothering energy right now that's concerned. You know, they're concerned about you, especially if you've been isolating yourself. So it doesn't have to be your mother directly, but anyone who has a very mothering, feminine, nurturing energy in your life is concerned about you. The high self is coming through. I'm feeling that this is someone who's still physically present in your life. Then we have the Two of Fire or the Two of Wands. So yeah, your spirit guide is someone, maybe this is why they're coming through alone, you know, because I could have literally picked up on different energies, but this is the only energy I'm picking up on. They like to do things on their own. They like to work on their own. They like to work with you on their own. I feel like the fairy godmother and Cinderella, I'm getting those kind of vibes. It's like they love to help you grow. They love to motivate you. They love to see you grow, but they love to work with you on their own. It's not that they don't, it's not that they wouldn't mind. Actually, some of them would, but it's not that it's too much of an issue for them to work hand in hand with your other spirit guides. But I feel like they really just love working on you on their own. It's like you're a little, I don't want to say a project, but they really just really love to see um the amount of, they love to see the, what can I call it? They love to see when something beautiful comes up from the effort that they put in when it comes to you. You know, they just really love doing it on their own. And we have, and this is, maybe this could also rub off on you, where you have this loner type mentality or energy or vibe to you, where as much as you're constantly around people, you know, you love doing things on your own. Maybe you don't even like group work. You don't like doing things in teams. You just really prefer doing it on your own. And if you are in a group setting, I feel like you enjoy being the leader. All right. Then we have the Queen of Water or the Queen of Cups. Like I said, they have this very nurturing energy, a very mothering, and they're very beautiful too, is what I'm picking up on. The energy is very beautiful, it's bright. I'm seeing a very light green with like it's like there's something similar to this, but not completely. So the if I had to pick up on the energy aura of your spirit guide, it's like a light green. And yeah, so I feel like I'm hearing heart chakra as well. It's like they enjoy working with you, especially when it comes to your heart chakra. They enjoy being the ones responsible for you healing and growing. And this is probably why they're with you through this tower moment right now. And then we have the ace of, sorry. Then we have the ace of earth or the ace of pentacles. Yeah, they love doing things on their own. They love guiding you on their own. um I'm getting an image in my head of like some kind of meeting. I feel like when the spirit guides gather up, you know, to kind of discuss your growth and how they can better you. I'm getting an image of a woman with their hands folded across their chest. It's like with their arms folded across their chest. It's like, it's not that they are mean or they're selfish or anything, but they just really love. They're very protective and even heard possessive over you, but not in a dark way, but in a just like, you know, you're mine, you're my child. And as for some of you, this could be a mother who has passed on as well. And I'm hearing that for some of you, it doesn't have to be that they passed on. It could be just like their higher self watches over you as well. Yeah, so We have the Three of Water and the Three of Cups. They're very giving, and they love it when you work with them. If I'm not getting that you are always aware of them, and maybe this is probably why you aren't aware of the gift that they've given you. But when you do somehow become aware of their gifts and the blessings that they present to you, I feel like you know how to work with them as well. And you may not be doing it consciously, so you could literally be, I don't know, I'm getting a scenario of, again, love coming through. So maybe a boy or a girl, it doesn't really matter, but the scenario in my head is a boy rejecting you, right? And maybe intuitively you pick up that, okay, I'm going to walk away from this. That is them coming through. And when you listen to them, that is you working with them, right? Working with your intuition, working with them as they come through your intuition to speak to you. So you may not realize this, um, but you're always working with them, and they're always gifting you little things as well. I feel like for some of you, your spirit guide is very funny as well, and I don't want to say they're up to mischief, but I don't know if you guys you have a tendency to lose items. It's like you could literally have your pen on your lap and then you look away for a second and it's gone. You don't know where you put it. I feel like they like to play around. I heard they're tricksters, but not like in a mean, dark way. But it's just like they love to play around, and they have a very page-like energy to them as well. They're connected to their inner child, the inner they know how to express their inner child. And I think it also reflects back to you, because you also may really you may find it easy to connect to that inner child within you. You know how to, I feel like you have random moments of just really doing childish things, and not childish in a sense of irresponsible, but you could literally be watching a movie and then like pause it to um I don't know, change the channel and watch cartoons instead. Or you may want to start doing cartwheels for no reason, or jump on your bed. That's the energy that influences you as well. So I feel like they do this so that you can open up, so that your heart chakra can open up, because when you're constantly in a state of defensiveness and not allowing anything in or anyone in, it's blocking your blessings. So they have these little moments where they like to play around with you, or influence or bring out an energy of the page out of you, so that you can open up. They love to work with your heart chakra, is what I'm hearing as well. Then we have the Five of Air, or the Five of Swords. Like I said, look at how she's just walking on that rope, and she's not even looking in front of her. They've been doing this for such a long time that they don't even have to put much effort into it. I heard I'm the boss. So yeah, this is probably why they also don't like working with other people. I mean, not other people, other spirit guides. It's because they just they just really know how to do it. And I feel like they feel that they know how to do it better. Oh my god, there's just so much sauce. They have a lot of heat to them. They're very spicy. I like that. Um, so yeah, let's see what messages they have for you. I hope it resonates, guys. Um, Divine Spirit, what messages does Pal One Spirit Guide have for Pal One? I'm hearing, if you let me, here's what I'll do. I'll take care of you. The song with Drake and Rihanna. And I feel like your spirit guide wants you to open up so that they can come through and heal you and help you. I don't know if you guys have already received some kind of energy work on you. I don't know if energy work has been done on you, or Reiki or something. Even if it's not by a physical person, I feel like in your sleep, energy work, your spirit guides have a tendency to come through and heal your body, all right, in your sleep. And you may feel this. You may feel little tingling sensations, and in your sleep, I don't know, especially on your back, they like to really just take all the knots out of your body every now and then. And some of you need to spend time around water, is what I'm hearing. All right, Divine Spirit, what does Pal One's spirit guide have to say to Pal One? What does Pal One's spirit guide have to say to Pal One? What does Power One Spirit Guide have to say to Power One? Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What does Power One Spirit Guide have to say to Power One? What does Power One Spirit Guide have? Thank you very much. Alright, so then we have the Ace of Air or the Ace of Swords. Alright, I'm coming in to save you. Hold on. You know? Oh my god, they're so cute. I'm really sorry. You know, it's kind of hard to put out what I'm seeing in my head or, you know, in the voices that I'm hearing. They're just really adorable, you know. They're really nice. I love their energy. Then we have the Nine of Earth or the Nine of Pentacles. So what your spirit guide wants to say to you is that they would really appreciate it if you noticed them and you noticed the gift that they've been blessing you with, or the gifts, or this gift that they've recently blessed you with. It's not out of narcissism, or it's just that I feel that this gift is important to help you heal. See how this sunflower, is it a sunflower? I don't know. See how this flower is like really almost close to her chest. I feel like whatever they've been gifting you is going to be the secret to unlock your healing and your process and your growth. And this is why they want to and I say they because I don't want to ascribe a gender to an energy, but this is why they want you to open up and receive this, right? Because it's going to heal you, it's going to help you grow. I heard a Wicca. I don't know if you guys practice magic. Okay, so they would really love it if you notice that. Then we have the Tower card in reverse, and number 16 breaks down to 7. I feel like you're about to, if you haven't already stepped out of this Tower moment. And as you do so, I think just you're going to be able to acknowledge this gift. And as you do that, a lot of blessings are going to come through. Because what I'm picking up on is that she's geared up. Okay, I'm saying she because I see a woman in my head, right? An old woman. She's geared up. She's like dressed in armor, right? She's dressed in armor. She has guns. She's just ready for war. And basically what's coming through is your spirit guide is here to protect you. Your spirit guide wants you to know that as you get out of this tower moment, you'll be protected, and there's nothing that's gonna come and destroy this peace that is coming into your life, this abundance, this joy, this love that is meant to come through for you. Oh, that is so cute, and it's so beautiful. I keep saying cute because I can just see it in my head. I don't know if you again are familiar with the spirit guide and you've seen the pictures. Because I'm hearing that this is an ancestor, and for those who resonate to the spirit guide being somebody who being an energy from, well, a different planet, you won't probably get this, but for those who resonate to this being an ancestor, I'm hearing that they may have had a mole somewhere on their face, and I'm just getting physical descriptions. They may have had a mole or like a beauty spot on their face, and they may have had a round shaped face as well, and very curly gray hair is what I'm seeing. It was full on gray or partly gray, but I'm picking up on full on gray. Some of them may have loved to wear earrings, especially black ones, black studs. For others, they didn't. They always kept themselves nice and clean is also what I'm hearing. Some of them always had their nails really cut short, and they're very chubby. I'm picking up on the grandma from Courage the Cowardly Dog, you know. So something like that. That's the energy that's coming through. That's the physical description that's kind of coming through. Even in the body, it's just very voluptuous and beautiful. Then we have the Page of Earth or the Page of Pentacles. You remember how I talked about that your spirit guide is very connected to that inner child. So I feel that as you get out of this tower moment, what's coming through and what your spirit guide wants you to know is that you'll be able to receive the abundance that you want. And what I'm hearing is don't receive this abundance from a place of, I'm hearing maturity, but what I think is coming through is don't receive this abundance from a place of, oh, so if it's, for instance, if it's, I'm just gonna have to pause for a minute about that. So for instance, if it's about financial abundance that is coming through, I feel like you shouldn't look at it as, oh, now I have all this money, I need to put it in a bag and keep it safe away. That is also good. It's good to budget, but I feel like this gift that you have been blessed with, and I'm not saying go out there and spend all your money until you're like broke, um but I feel that your spirit guide is gifting you whatever this is, and I'm hearing most of it is money, but it could literally even be a person. So it could be a new friend or a romantic interest. I feel like you should enjoy it as a kid would, without question, without doubts, without fear. Just have fun, have an adventure with whatever it is that you're being um blessed with. All right. Some of you, it's a romantic interest that you are not really interested in because you are still focused on this other person. And for others, I am getting that it's money, and I'm hearing make it rain, but um don't have a dry spell. All right, so it's like make it rain, but not to the point where you're just really broke and stuff. um really spend your money wisely, but have fun with it. Don't spend your money on things that don't mean anything to you. So don't spend money on food that is not really healthy. And because I'm getting that some of you have been eating unhealthy, a lot of junk food, and there's nothing wrong with that, but when you do things, when you overly eat anything, it becomes poison. It just isn't good for your system. If you overly eat healthy, it's a problem. If you overly eat junk food, it's a problem. So I just think you need to find a balance. And so even with this blessing, find a balance. Know how to really appreciate it, right? And still just really enjoy it. So that's so that's what's coming through. I don't know who's Cheyenne. Someone's name is Cheyenne. Someone also could be Fantasia or listen to Fantasia that's coming through. And I'm hearing fantasy. Do some of you dress up in cosplay, like, and it's a specific, like, you like to dress up like as magical beings as well, as what I'm hearing. So your spirit guide wants you to really connect to your magic as well. That's an added message from them. So Pal one, this was your reading. I hope that you resonated with it. I was really having fun. It's a bummer I had to end it. But I really hope that you enjoyed this reading, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I will see you in another video. Bye. Welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me today. You chose the Two of Cups or the Two of Water, and I feel like some of you may be going through a separation or some kind of divorce. If you were married, it's a divorce, and if it's, you weren't married, it's just that you have separated from somebody. I'm even hearing that some of you are separating from a friend as well. I heard that you have decided to go your separate ways because you didn't see eye to eye and you were going into different people. And I feel like the separate for some of you, the separation was very peaceful. There was not much of a battle, but I do believe that there were some things that were left unsaid between the two of you. For some of you, you're wondering if there's a way that you can get closure, or if you could turn back the hands of time and try to understand what led to this separation. Some of you have been staying up all night thinking about this person as well. Some of you may even have left a job or a certain career. Feel you may have ditched the idea of being in a specific career field and are just moving in a different path right now. But irrespective of what decision you made, I feel like you're going into a brighter place. And basically, what's coming through is the decision that you made was what was meant to happen, and it was for your highest good. And so you made the right decision, is also what's coming through. And you're about to receive a lot of abundance and growth from it, and amazing feedback as well. I feel like I said, if you lost a job or you separated from a certain career, or you left the job, you're gonna get a new opportunity soon. Some of you have been applying for jobs. I'm hearing that some of you have been trying to um, be a part of Doctors Without Borders as well, or maybe you already are a part of that. Some of you are worried about your financial security, especially after this divorce or separation, because some of you may have been living with your person and sharing responsibilities, so money wasn't as tight. Some of you are worried about your kids and how you're going to manage to take care of them. And I'm hearing that some of you may have married through a community of property as well. And maybe you're feeling that you didn't really get the amount that was deserved, you know, out of this divorce settlement. But I'm hearing that it's okay because things are going to get better. All right, so Divine Spirit Guides, who are the, sorry, Divine Spirit, who are the Spirit Guides or who watches over Pal 2? Who watches over Pal 2? So I feel like this is also, just like Pal 1, this is an energy that is coming through currently right now. Who watches over Pal 2, Divine Spirit? Who watches over Pal 2? Who watches over Pal 2? Thank you. Who watches over Pal 2? I heard George. I don't know whose name is George. Or maybe the spirit guy that watches over you is George. Some of you could have a cat that's called George. Or Georgina is also what's coming through. I'm also hearing Indiana and Texas. Alright, Divine Spirit, who watches over Pal 2? I heard Indigo, so some of you may ascribe to that. Who watches over Pal 2? Yeah, I'm hearing Indigo repeatedly. So you guys are Indigos, or you may resonate with that. And then we have the Fool card with the number 0. And I feel like you're about to get into some new energy. So it's time for new beginnings is what's coming through. But I feel like a spirit guide that watches over you, or spirit guides that watch over you. I'm hearing Archangel Gabriel and Archangel Michael as well. And Ariel, my goodness, they're all coming through. And I feel like your ancestors are also coming through. And some magical, I don't know if you guys believe in that, but this one card is just telling me a lot. But I don't know if you guys believe in that, but some magical beings also watch over you. I'm also hearing that beings from a different part of the universe, out of this galaxy is what I'm hearing, watch over you. Some of you, you know, all right, some of you maybe being, some of you, the reptilians watch over you as well as what I'm hearing. And it's nothing to be afraid of because I feel that, you know, just like humans, we have good and bad. And so it's just like everything is, if you believe in duality or you understand the concept, everything has just the light and the shadow. So not every being in the universe is as bad. So I just wanted to say that because someone is feeling a little bit, I don't know, appalled for some reason by the fact that they may have a reptilian watching over them. But I'm also hearing a Lyran. I'm also hearing that the goddess Bastet watches over you. You may have a past life in Egypt, or you may have connections. I'm hearing that your ancestry may have connections to Egypt somehow. It could be through your bloodline, or maybe at some point you moved to Egypt and may have come back. Yeah, elves, and I'm getting all sorts of magical beings, elves, dwarves, dwarfs, yeah, even fairies watch over you. So Just take it how it resonates. Um, I feel like you guys are very guarded and guided and watched over a lot because of a special purpose that you have on this planet, is what I'm hearing. I keep getting drawn back to this card. I don't know whose name is Aliyah, or someone has the surname Jackson or is called Jack, or someone is the son of Jack. Like maybe your dad's name is Jack. All right. Okay, so I don't know who's from Australia here, but then we have two of Earth and two of Pentacles. Ooh, you guys are very. All right. Then we have the Seven of Air and the Seven of or the Seven of Swords. You are being watched over by very, and not to say or underestimate any other spirit guide, but what's coming through is you have a very heavenly, very light, very beautiful. Think of the highest vibration you can reach as energy. Think of the highest frequency. This is the kind of energy that surrounds you and watches over you. Then we have 10 of Earth or 10 of Pentacles. Then we have the Page of Air or the Page of Swords in reverse. Then we have the Sun card with the number 19 breaks down to 2 in reverse. Then we have the Four of Water or the Four of Cups in reverse. Then we have the Three of Fire that actually came out in reverse as well. Or the Three of Wands. Okay, so the energy that's coming. Alright, let me put this down here. The energy of the spirit guides that is coming through that watches over you, it's a collective. Different energies are coming through. I feel like they work together collectively. So I'm picking up on your ancestors. I'm picking up on magical beings. I'm picking up on energies from different galaxies, like I said, and different parts of the universe. Even I'm hearing dimensions. I heard 8D even. Okay, so your spirit guides are they are fighters is one thing I want to say. They are warriors. They fight for your growth. They fight for your evolution. I feel like you're on a path that's going to lead you to greatness. Some of you aspire for some kind of spotlight. Some of you, right, aspire for some kind of spotlight or recognition, and they work very hard to give that to you. All right, let me just. Who are the spirit guides of Batu Divine Spirits? I feel like your spirit guides are shapeshifters, and not tricksters is not what I'm saying. I feel like how they present themselves to you is in different bodies, and especially if they're coming from different dimensions, they present themselves to you in different shapes and forms, especially in your dreams. Some of you may not be aware of this, but in your dreams you may have like literally have interactions with people that you don't know and you've never seen. I'm getting that that's your spirit guides. They come in a form that you can understand within your 3D perspective, so that when you wake up you can have a certain image of something that you can relate to, and so whatever message they deliver to you'd be able to understand it and not be afraid of it, is what I hear. um I'm just trying to get all the messages because, like I said, different spirit guides are coming through. So for your ancestors, I feel like your ancestors that watch over you are more from your mother's side, but some of you it's from your dad's side. But mostly, I'm picking up that the ancestors that watch over you are more from your mother's side, and especially it's very feminine and maternal energies that I'm picking up on as well. And I just heard draconian. Like I said, you are watched over by reptilians as well. I don't know if some of you were born in the year of the dragon. So yeah, I feel like you are, like I said, they I don't want to say they I don't want to say that they're serious or anything, but I feel like they have a mission. So not to say that because with Pal One it was a very light energy and funny and childlike spirit guide, but with them I'm not saying that they don't have that aspect to them, but what I'm picking up on right now is that they come in with a plan, they guide you and they assist you and they watch over you with a plan. So I don't think they have time, well, time because it's a concept in this world, but I don't think that they really ever have the time to they do have that side to them, but I think that most of the time when it comes to you and the energy that they influence around you is an energy of we need to get things done. So some of you may have addictive personalities as well, is also what I'm hearing, but you may have character traits that um you're very hardworking and you don't stop until you get something done. I feel like the energy surrounds you and so it influences you. They're constantly around you, is also what I'm hearing. And I feel like your spirit guides are the type of, um, I almost said people. Yeah, but for some of you, your ancestors who have passed on were the type of people who really worked on achieving things. So they may believe that to achieve something, you need to work hard. And I'm not saying now that if you want to achieve something, you need to just really overexert yourself. But I'm getting with your spirit guides, they're the type of energies that would really love to work with you when you're at your, well, they work with you at any point because I feel like they're there with you whether you're down or low. But what I'm trying to say is for them, it's like I don't want to say it's an exchange because they're here to watch over you and guide you. And irrespective of the challenges and the things that you go through, even if for a moment you go off track or whatever, they're here to guide you and put you back on your path. What I'm trying to say is they really love rewarding you. They love gifting you. And so for them it's more rewarding to them as well if they really bless you with something that you worked hard for. So um if you're trying to get good grades but you're not putting in the effort, it's like I feel like some of you have it easy and you could really get good grades, regardless of how hard you study. But what I'm trying to say is you can get anything you want, right? They could literally give you anything that you want, but they really love it when you work hard and you put in the extra effort for it. And I'm getting that the abundance triples when you do that. So like you could literally not study for a test and you could still, get good grades. But I'm hearing that when you study for a test, you get even better grades because the energy is like you may literally be able, even if it's just for one night or a day for that exam, you could literally be able to have all the information in your brain and have it for the exam, and after that forget it, right? And you could get an A plus on your test for something that you're probably not going to remember afterwards, is what I'm hearing. I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say. They really love it when you put in the effort, and that's also how they work. That's how they and I'm not saying that they don't bless you with any abundance, it's always there, but I feel like it triples and when you are putting in the extra effort, especially when you're healing and growing, I feel like you're constantly being blessed with something as well. um Your spirit guides are the type of energies, or guides, let me just say guides, because I can't say people, man. Your guides don't you may have a tendency of pushing them away, is what I'm hearing. But I want you to know that they never leave. So if you are aware of your spirit guides and you're in communication and you work with them, they never leave. Like you could be mad that things didn't go your way and you could like just not want to talk to them, or you could like, act out. But they're always there just watching you act out. And some of you could have moments where I don't want to say you cut them off, but you don't really connect to your spirituality or that spiritual aspect of yourself. So you have moments where you don't really connect to them. I'm hearing that they're always there, they never leave you. I'm getting an image of a leech. You know how hard it is to take a leech off your skin? I feel like they never leave. All right. And I want you to know that everything that they do for you is not for their own amazement. Like they're very serious. I can't even stressed enough how I don't want to say I'm feeling pressured, but I'm feeling some kind of pressure, honestly. To be honest, I'm feeling a pressure to act a certain way and to speak in a certain way. I feel like they even present themselves as royalty as well, especially your ancestors. They may have some kind of royal lineage. Also going back to ancient Egypt or Kemet, is what I'm hearing. They just really have they if this was like if this camera wasn't directed to the cards, you guys would see how I'm sitting. I literally have my one leg over the other, like and my posture is all straight and stuff. I was like, I feel like I don't want to say they're serious, but they mean business, you know? They mean business and they don't play around, especially when it comes to you. When people hurt you, the karma is out of this world. I feel like your ancestors don't play around with you as well. Like anyone who has ever hurt you, I'm telling you, they most likely left you and regretted it because the karma was like it was crazy. So yeah, what's coming through is that your spirit guides don't do anything for their own entertainment or their own um they don't do it to pat their own shoulder. It's like everything they do for you, and this is why they're so serious, because they know that you have a certain purpose on this planet and they can't f around, is what I'm hearing. uh some of you may cuss a lot, and if not a lot, but you have a tendency to cuss. That's just coming through. Your divine spirit guides, I want to say that they see you as a gem, as a light to this world, but they really, really, I should do a video on that, but they really see you as this light, not only to the world but to them. For some reason, I'm getting an energy that you inspire them as well, and you make them feel really good about being your guides and watching over you. So yeah, your spirit guides are your ancestors, uh, from your mother's side, mostly is what I'm picking up, and from some of you your father, but not too much on that side. And I'm also picking up connections to Egypt. I also picked up on that you have Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel as well. And I'm hearing Jophiel. Is that how I pronounce it? I don't know. I feel like angels work with you and guide you just in general, but that's the energy that's coming through as well. And what else did I pick up on? Um, yeah, you guys know what I picked up on, but yeah. So let's get more into this, right? Let's get more into this because it's kind of hard to connect because there's just so many different ones. And it's like, let me get more. Divine Spirit, how does Pal 2 recognize their spirit guides? How do Pal 2's spirit guides present themselves? How do Pal 2's spirit, I heard feathers. How do, and cold breeze, a cold breeze. I don't know if you guys suddenly feel a cold breeze every now and then. How do and lights flicker as well. How do Pal 2 spirit guides present themselves? How do Pal 2 spirit guides present themselves, Divine Spirit? Thank you. How do Pal 2 spirit guides present themselves? I heard that you would never feel threatened if their energy was around you. Some of you may see them, and like I said, for some of you, you are being watched over by like reptilians and stuff. And I feel like if you saw them, you wouldn't feel any fear in your heart because of the energy that radiates, right? Pay attention to the energy when you're around people and things as well. This is what's coming through. This discernment, yeah. Divine Spirit, how do Pal 2 spirit guides present themselves? Owls as well. Owls and birds, especially white doves, is what I'm hearing. That's how they present themselves. I feel like when things are going well and they're just telling you, oh, you're on the right path, you see white doves, you see feathers, or you may come across feathers. Oh, thank you. And cats as well. And then we have the messenger of fire, or the messenger of fire, or the knight of wands. So you may see, I'm really attracted to this light. You may see orbs or any kind of lights or shadows in the corner of your eye. That's how they present themselves as well. Okay, then we have the Justice card, and again, I'm drawn to this light here with the number 11. I'm hearing that synchronicities, especially when you see numbers. It could actually be any synchronicities, but I'm actually picking up mostly on numbers. When you see 11, 11, 10, 10, 01, 01, any kind of number. I'm hearing reverse numbers and angel numbers and mirror. Yeah, but it's the same thing. So yeah, they speak to you, or they present themselves through angel numbers. And so when you see that, please Google it. And we have the Hierophants with number 5. Like I said, they present themselves with that feather and that light, the orbs, the shadows in the corner of your eye. Yeah. And then we have transformation with the number 13 breaks down to 4. Again, I'm drawn to that light. So for most of you, your divine spirit guides, how you recognize them is with lights. Your lights flicker, your candles as well, they go crazy is what I'm hearing. And cold breeze is also what I'm hearing. Doves, white doves, feathers, um especially black feathers, but it doesn't really matter what kind of feathers you find. Then we have the patience card with the number 5. Yeah, I see how I was instantly drawn to this time. Yeah, angel numbers is also how this clock, sorry. Angel numbers is also how they talk, or they let their presence be known. Then we have the Four of Earth in reverse. I feel like coins, especially if you see coins in your dreams, and butterflies. That's how your spirit guides take what resonates. I'm connecting to different energies, remember. But that's how your spirit guides connect to you. Coins, butterflies as well, especially in dreams. You could literally run into a random coin in like the middle of nowhere and be like, "Where did you come from?" Those are your spirit guides. And butterflies, okay? I don't think that you see butterflies often, but when you do, it's butterflies. And even if you do see butterflies often, especially white butterflies and yellow, I'm hearing that that's your spirit guides coming through as well. Then we have the Ace of Earth, or the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, see how those leaves look like butterflies? All right, So I feel like that's how your spirit guides present themselves to you. And coins. Did I mention coins? And for some reason, I'm hearing sigils. I don't know if you already have sigils or you should make sigils, but I'm hearing that sigils would be good for you for your protection, is also what I'm hearing. I just heard Hecate, so some of you could be witches, or that's just an energy that also watches over you. Some of you could practice magic, is what I'm hearing. Okay, let's get a message from your spirit guides. Divine Spirit, what would the spirit guides of Pal 2 say to Pal 2 right now? What would the spirit guides of Pal 2 say to Pal 2 right now? I'm hearing a song by Black and who is it? I think it was Sid. I think it's safe to say it's over. So if you guys are wondering whether things are done with this person, with these people, it is, okay. They've played their role in their life. It's done. Or maybe for some of you, a cycle is finished, and if there's a chance to rebuild, something better is coming. But I'm picking up that things are done. All right, the cycle has ended. It's finished. Divine Spirit, what else would the spirit guides of Part 2 say to Part 2? I'm hearing on your throne. Some of you have stepped into some kind of power recently. Maybe you stepped into your confidence, and you're more in tune with who you are. I feel like what they're saying is that own that. Keep going, own that. What would the spirit guides of Pal 2 say to Pal 2? I heard that you may be feeling lonely, but you're not alone, because they're always here. And I know it's kind of hard to hear that, because physically you do feel alone and you can't help but feel that way. But I'm hearing that their energy is what's always keeping you going, and you should remember that you're not alone. Anything else, Divine Spirit, that you'd like to say? Um, anything else that the spirit guides of Pal 2 would like to say to Pal 2? They're here to give you the world, is what I hear. And I heard work on your heart chakra. Thank you. Heard on your work on your heart chakra. Then we have the Ace of Fire or the Ace of Wands, and I feel like um you're not alone. See how I can see this little fairy here. So in moments where you feel like, things are just dark and gloomy and you're alone, they're always there. Some of you may not be able to see it at this time because you have those gifts, but they're just always there presently, and you may feel their energy, like I said, that cold breeze, or just you may feel their energy, you may sense it, and that's them telling you that, listen, you aren't alone. Then we have the Three of Air or the Three of Swords in reverse. And I feel like, okay, upwards, you guys can see that she's turning her back, or she has her back against these birds. Even this one that is on her angel wings, it came out in reverse. And I feel like if you guys, like I said, it's coming through that if you feel like you're alone, all right, you're not. And I'm getting a sense that you should stop pushing people away. Stop pushing people away. I don't know if you guys have a tendency out of fear to push people away, and because you don't really know, maybe you have trust issues still, or even if you don't have trust issues, but I'm picking up that you may do. Even if you don't have trust issues, you just have a hard time letting people in. And I'm hearing that, let that go. Open up your heart chakra, let your guard down. All right. Then we have the strength card with the number 8. Like I said earlier while I was shuffling, in that power that you have grown into, that you have stepped into, maintain that momentum, maintain that movement, keep moving in that direction of owning your throne and owning your power. That's what's coming through. And we have the Five of Earth or the Five of Pentacles. And what's coming through is, well, they're always watching over you, and they want you to be in a calm state right now. And what I mean by that is, don't get too caught up on this energy that has left your life or is currently leaving your life. These people have played their role. It's okay to let them go. It's okay to say goodbye. There's nothing to be afraid of, because something better is growing, something better is coming. And I'm also hearing that money is coming in. I feel like these people have helped you grow, well, whether you see it right now or not. And their growth is about to start showing, right? And so what I'm hearing is, show the world who you truly are. Once you have finally healed, and once you have allowed yourself to accept everything that has happened, show the world who you are, because your light is about to change a lot of people's lives. Then we have the Love card with the number 6. And I feel like, again, it's time to heal from the past. It's time to let go, because some of you may still be holding on to this person or whatever this thing was that you had to separate from. But I'm hearing that it's okay to let go. It makes no sense holding on. Holding on only causes you to get stuck in a cycle, and that's not what we want for you. We want you to grow. We want you to move, and we're not rushing you. We want you to move at a pace that is comfortable for you. But as long as there's momentum is what's coming through. Heal at your own pace as long as you're healing. Don't avoid situations. Journal if you have to. Take a walk. Talk to somebody. Rest if you've been working way too much. Some of you have been overworking yourself to distract yourself. I'm feeling like you should take a rest. Connect with those emotions. Heal. Just let go is what's coming through. Because something better wants to come in for you. Right? And to let go is to say to the universe, I'm ready to achieve and experience and receive this new abundance. All right. So something better is coming with this Messenger of Water or Knight of Cups. something better is coming. For some of you, it's right in your face. So it could be your own growth when you're looking into the mirror. That could be the evolution. That could be this gift the universe is giving you, your evolution, your growth. Sorry. Whether it's your mindset, whether it's your physical glow up. I feel like you have grown and you've come face to face with your shadows is what's coming through. And you're being rewarded that. I feel like even your spirit guides for a moment are bowing down to you just to give you, you know, your recognition for how hard you've worked and how hard you've just really pulled through. Your spirit guides, I'm getting that, like I said earlier, they don't do this for themselves. So I'm not getting prideful energy. Your spirit guides are literally, I'm getting an image of a group of, oh my god, I feel like crying. Wow. I'm getting an image of a group of people just really bowing down, right? To this little child sitting on a throne. So of course you are the child because you are the child, right? And they're just really bowing down, they're bowing their heads down to you for that little moment just to say, hey, we're proud of you. Some of them are even bending the knee. Wow. Your spirit guides really respect you and they are proud of you. And I'm hearing that you should keep going on the path that you are in. Keep moving. Don't look back. That was beautiful. Pal 2, thank you for coming through and sharing your energy with me and allowing me to connect to your energy and the energies that surround you. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. Till next time, bye. Hi Pal 3, welcome to your reading. I hope that you're all having a great time. Um, you chose the 6 of Fire and 6 of Wands, or 6 of Wands. I feel like right now, actually, maybe this is why I said I hope you guys are having a great time, because I'm picking up on an energy where you're in a very beautiful, bright, you know, as bright as this card. You're in a very beautiful and bright energy or phase in your life. I feel like you are in an energy of discovering yourself. Some of you could be in the LGBTQ plus community, take it as it resonates, and you're just really exploring who you are, irrespective of the community that you fall under. Yeah, so you may be on an adventure, or life is about to be an adventure for you right now. I feel like you guys are going on an adventure spree is what I hear. I feel like you're in a mood or in a phase where you just really want to have fun and live like you have no more time left on this planet is what I'm hearing. Some of you may have been hanging out at clubs, pubs, bars. You may even have been going to theme parks or festivals, or what's this? Town fairs is what I'm hearing for some of you. You have been really living your life up is what I'm hearing. I feel like you guys are celebrating something. Some of you may be celebrating your achievements in school, or some of you have just turned a very significant age, maybe 18, 21, some of you 50. Some of you could even be 30 and just really enjoying your life right now and just trying to celebrate it while you still can. Yeah, you guys are having an amazing time right now. I feel like you also have no worries in the world. Like you don't have time for people who are trying to cause problems, because you're not in that energy, you're not in that frequency, you're not in that vibe. That's really beautiful. Some of you may have just come out of a tower moment and it brought in abundance right after healing, and this is what's coming through, is that you're celebrating your rise, right? Your rise, like the phoenix from this tower moment. You're rising. Yeah, thank you. Divine Spirit, who are Pal 3's the, you know what? Yeah. Who watches over Pal 3, Divine Spirit? Thank you. Who watches over Pal 3? Who watches over Pal 3, Divine Spirit? I heard grandmother. Who watches over Pal 3? Who watches over Pal 3, Divine Spirit? Who watches over pile 3? Who watches over pile 3, Divine Spirit? Thank you. Who watches over pile 3? Who watches over pile 3? Some of you could be Asian, or I heard China as well. Either you live in China or you Chinese. Then we have 8 of Ale, 8 of Swords. Or maybe just we have really nice small eyes. So yeah, I feel like right now you're in an energy of removing things that no longer serve you, and your spirit guides are helping you. I feel like your spirit guides are helping you remove what's no longer serving you. It's just what's coming through quickly. And so who are your spirit guides? All right, then we have the 6 of Water, the 6 of Cups. I feel like for some of you, it's a mother. It doesn't have to be a biological mother, because I feel like some of you have been or were adopted. So it's a mother who has passed on, and for some of you, it's a mother who is still on earth, and they just really watch over you as a guide. And I'm hearing that some of you, a mother-in-law may be your guide as well. Okay. I heard earth angel, so I don't know if you ascribe to that. Then we have I feel like your mother-in-law or any physical maternal energy that is coming through is your earth angel. I heard some of you that it's a best friend. I feel like if it's a best friend, it's someone that you've known since 2016. It doesn't have to be directly that, but that's what's coming through. Then we have the Hermit, number 9. I feel like your spirit guides are the type of people, sorry, not people. Your spirit guides are very, I feel like for some of you who resonate with having ancestors as their spirit guides, I'm hearing that they were humanitarians. They may have had I don't know why I'm hearing charity auctions, but I feel like they worked with NGOs, or they even have some kind of NGO that they may have left over into the family. I heard family business as well. So a spirit guide that's coming through is someone who left over family business to the next generation, which could be you or your parents, is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I feel like the spirit guide, this ancestor that's coming through, left a lot of left a legacy that has unlocked a lot of abundance for you and your family. Whether it was an inheritance or signing you to the title deed or something, I don't know. But I'm getting those vibes. Like I'm hearing family business as well. Okay. And then we have the 9 of Fire in reverse, or the 9 of Wands. I feel like you're like I said, I'm picking up on ancestors mostly. And I feel like the life that they lived was very magical, and this is what you're going through and you're experiencing right now. I feel that the energy that they left is, it's as if you are taking on from where they left off. Again, for those who are in some kind of family business as well, or you may have received an inheritance, or something was left over to you for you to take care of, and your your ancestor was very good at taking care of it and creating a lot of abundance from whatever this is. Some of you could have been a brother who has passed on. I'm even hearing brother-in-law. So something about your in-laws being involved in um your whole spirit guide team. All right. Then we have the 2 of Fire, or the 2 of Wands. I feel like some of you, your uncle is also a, like I said, and I'm picking up on ancestral energy, so obviously they've passed on for some of you. And then your uncle is also a spirit guide that is coming through. I heard buck. I don't know if I don't know who in the family has a shooting range, or has a, what is the Winchester rifle? I'm getting that kind of image in my head. So it's like I feel like um your ancestors or your family, let me say the family that has passed on, but I don't want to say the family has passed on because for some of you, like I said, you have a family that is currently physically present who's also watching over you. So uh let me just say, and just let me just say this and you take what resonates. I feel that in your family business there's some kind of, I don't know if you own, or anyone in your family owns a shooting or a gun range, or you love to hunt deers, or I'm getting an image of a deer, and yeah, I'm getting hunters as well. I don't know who was a hunter in the family or who is a hunter. Um, that's coming through as well, and that person is your spirit guide. I'm hearing fisherman as well. I'm picking up that your spirit guide is someone who was very outdoorsy when they were on planet Earth, and if they're still on planet Earth, like I said, if you resonate with that, they're very outdoorsy. They like being outside. They probably go fishing. They go hiking. They go hunting. Um, some of them may even have cabins in the woods, is what I'm hearing. Um, some of them may even live in like a secluded place out in the forest, or they have a place, a cabin, like I said, in a very secluded location. Okay, so let's get more into this because, all right, divine spirit, who upheld three's spirit, who watches over Pal 3? Can I get another one, please? Can I get a restart? Who watches over Pal 3? This is so much though. Who watches over Pal 3? Who watches over Pal 3, divine spirit? Ancient ancestor is also coming through. Who watches over Pal 3? I feel like the ancient is just making me think of how old they are. So they don't have to be like ancient to the point of like BC or anything. But I feel like it's an ancestor who died a long time ago, right? And they were hunters, all right? Or hunter gatherers is also what I'm hearing. All right. Divine spirit, who watches over Pal 3? Who watches over Pal 3? Yeah, I'm getting a very, I don't know if you guys are also into that, but I'm picking up that your family, or at least one side of the family, is very outdoorsy and enjoys being outside fishing and stuff like that. And take it how it resonates, but you have just like a very earthy energy surrounding you. Then we have five of earth or five of pentacles as well. So like I said, I just keep getting images of nature. So I don't know if you as a kid used to love, even now maybe you love or enjoy going outside into the woods or the forest. And I'm hearing that some I heard Uncle Joe. And then what's that making me think of is basically anyone in the family who had a tendency to just come in and bring a lot of fun. You know how they're in the movies there's always that one uncle or one aunt who doesn't really have kids or anything like that, and they always come in, they're the fun aunts, they bring a lot of chaos. And I'm not saying they brought chaos, but like I feel that the spirit guide is someone who, when they were present in your life, if not already still present, um they are people who really enjoyed going outside and taking you out camping. I'm getting daddy daycare, no, not daddy daycare, the other one. All right. So yeah, they really enjoyed being outdoors, and you went camping with this person. They probably even taught you how to make fire with rocks. I'm hearing scouts as well, so I don't know. I'm hearing for some of you it was a coach as well, so it could have been someone who coached you basketball, or uh, uh, um someone who I'm not getting that for some. All right, wow, I'm really sorry, but for some of you I'm getting that it is blood related, and for others it isn't. So it could be someone who was just like a coach who you were really close to and you considered family, or Yeah. Or even for some of you, a next door neighbor who was really close to your parents. So just there was just this family tie to them, is what I'm hearing, and they're your spirit guys. They watch over you. All right, and then we have the Sun card with number 19 breaks down with two. Yeah, it's just a lot of outside energy, a lot of let's go out in the sun and play. Let's go hiking. Let's go near. I don't know if you guys live near a waterfall or you've had an experience with that person at a waterfall. What's it called when you like those 4x4s and you just really go riding in the 4x4 over dirt. I don't know what that's called, but you may have done that with them as well. Yeah. Yeah, for some of you, like I said, this person could still be in your physical surroundings right now. It's not someone who has passed on, but for others, it is somebody who passed on. So take it as it resonates. And I'm getting an image that this is the kind of person who would have photos of game or whatever they hunted all over their cabin or the house. But I'm picking up more of like the cabin. You literally walk into the cabin and you'd have the carpet as a bear, you know, or you'd have the what's that animal that they always put up on the wall? Is it a deer? I don't think it's a deer. The other one, a moose, I think. And they'd also have. I feel like it's someone who enjoys really taking pictures of anything that they hunt and they put it up on their walls. Is what I'm picking up on. So that's what they're coming through as, or who they're coming through as. All right, so and I just want to put it out there that this isn't the only spirit guide you have. This is just who is coming in right now. And this is probably because they have a message for you that's we're going to get into at the end of towards the end of the reading. Then we have the Justice card with the number 11. I heard flamethrower. They were very adventurous. Some of them were even archers. Um, and they also probably worked with metal. So please just take it as it resonates. It could be they still do because they're still present in your life, or they did, um, because they're not. So they worked with metal as well. Um, I feel like they were lonely, all right, and this is why they always were around you or around your family. Um, for some of you, it could have been that they didn't have a family themselves, so they weren't married or they didn't have kids. Um, and for others, it's that even if they did have a wife, but I'm not picking up that they had kids, but if they had a wife, it wasn't, I won't say they weren't happy, but they couldn't enjoy themselves as much as they did when they were out. I'm getting, George. George from Dennis the Menace. You know how Dennis was always rocking up at George's house? So I feel like it's vice versa. So in this situation, you would be George and Dennis would be this spirit guide, and they would always just show up at your house or at your parents' house and have fun, even when like you were busy. And I feel like they were always just really trying to get to either know you, and for some of you, I feel like there was something that they were escaping from. I don't think they were totally happy with their lives. For some of you, okay, they may have drank a lot. They what's that word? Okay, it's fine. They may have had a beard of very, very heavy dark mustaches, also what's coming through. Okay. Then we have the five of fire or the five of wands. I feel like your spirit guide, I just want to put it out there that the the energy that's coming through is very masculine, all right? So I'm not picking up on any feminine energy. So I feel like your spirit guide was you brought a lot of light in their lives, all right? And so they enjoyed being around you because for some reason you helped them connect to their inner child and it healed them. just being around you healed them. This is why, they would leave their family. And I'm not saying that they didn't care about their family, but there was just something about you um, that really healed them. And it could also be a part of the contract that you guys have signed before incarnating. And it's just how you and their it's just how your energy healed them that kept them coming back. And especially if they were running away from something. Then we have the page of fire, or the page of wands. And I feel like this is your light, okay? And this is them, all right? I feel like every time they were around you, you would heal them. And so they constantly. So I feel like your spirit guide is coming through to say thank you. I'm still trying to understand who they are, but they're coming through to say they're very thankful for your light, and how, you know, because some of you, I'm getting that you're really young and you would have opted to hang out with your friends, and you know but whenever they showed up, you made time for them, and I'm hearing that they're very grateful for that, because it healed them. It allowed them to just really grow and heal, is what I'm hearing. You really just changed their life. Then we have the Ace of Earth, or the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. So this could have been someone who really felt like they were alone in the world, even if they did have family. And so being around you didn't make them feel alone anymore. I'm getting I'm getting a vibe of what would be considered toxic masculinity, where they wouldn't really talk about their emotions because they were a man. I'm a man, I'm not going to talk about this. And even if it wasn't a man, it could have been a female who was very masculine, right, in their energy. But I'm really picking up on uncle vibes, and, you know, I feel like they had issues from their childhood, and being around you allowed them to heal that. It's really beautiful. And so this adventure you're going on, I feel like they are a part of it. I feel like every opportunity you've had to explore this world, or wherever you are, every opportunity that you've been presented with, they have been playing a role in it, because how you healed them inspired them so much that they just want to make sure that you are happy. And then the best way that they can gift that to you is through what they connected to you with. So that was the adventure that you always had and shared together. And so their gift to you is more adventure and more opportunities to really be happy in this life. Wow. Divine Spirit, what does Pal 3's spirit guide has to say to Pal 3? What does Pal 3's spirit guide have to say to Pal 3? I want to just tell you they really love you. And I don't know if you guys feel a sting in your heart right now. That's just like, imagine that multiplied or tripled. That's how they feel about you. That's the amount of love they share for you. And I hear that they're proud of you as well. Divine Spirit guides, what does the Divine Spirit, what did the Spirit Guide of Pal 3 have to say to Pal 3? What does the Spirit Guide of Pal 3 have to say to Pal 3? Thank you. Page of Water and the Page of Cups. So like I said, they want to say thank you for helping them heal their inner child. They want to say thank you for helping them connect to their inner child. Wow. If I don't end up crying by the end of this recording, I don't know. I don't know. So they want to say they're really grateful for you being that light that they needed, and now they can be that light for you. All right. They want to. They choose to be. We have the 8 of Water and the 8 of Cups, or the 8 of Cups. Sorry. I feel like any sense of loss or any sense of loneliness that they felt completely disappeared when they were around you. They had abandonment issues, is what I'm hearing. Whether their parents literally abandoned them or they just never really paid attention to them, so they may have been neglected as a child. I don't want to say you replaced that, you healed that in them, and they want to say thank you for that. Then we have the Emperor with the number 4, and yo, um, they really see you as a king or a queen, or if you don't ascribe to gender roles and stuff like that, they just really see you as someone who's powerful and someone who's meant to succeed. And they want to tell you that they're here with you and they're going to make sure that you do succeed. They're going to make sure that they are your knight in shining armor. Anything that you want, you just say it. All right. They're here to, and I just want to put it out there. If this person is still on this planet with you and they haven't expressed this to you, this is their highest self. So don't be shocked when you really approach them and just try and ask them this and they don't really say it, because like I said, they don't speak openly about their emotions. This is more their higher self coming through. And for those from their and for those who resonate with them being, passed on, they just want to know that they want you to know that every kind of blockage you can think of, they're here to fight it off. They're here to, I'm getting us Narnia vibes with that lion who was like always watching over those kids and stuff. I feel like they're there for you. They're here to encourage you as much as you've healed them. And that's just how they want to repay to you. And they're telling you that they're here to serve you. And not in a it's not in a it's in a way it's just in a way to express their gratitude to you. All right. Then we have the Chariot card with the number 7. And I feel like they not only wishing you luck on your journey, but I feel that any abundance that is going to be coming through, they're going to be playing a role in that. So some of you, they may be working with your other spirit guides to create some kind of abundance and brightness into your life. And I'm just hearing that they really love you and they appreciate everything that you've done. Like, this person is so in their physical body when they were still on earth, or even currently right now. It's hard to really read them, but right now the higher self is just coming through as this. They're literally breaking down. They're crying. I can literally see a grown ass man crying. It's really beautiful. And then we have the star card, and the 17 breaks down to 8. And I feel like, again, they feel as if you've changed a lot in their life, right? You've helped them evolve, you've helped them grow. They see you as someone who was sent into their lives to change it. So, for some of you who are wondering, well, if this is my grandfather and they've passed on, how did I change their life? Your existence, my baby, your existence changed their life, all right? Um, Even if you were like 5 years old, there was something about your energy that healed them. There was something about how you ran across the room and how you expressed yourself that really healed them and helped them connect and helped them want to release anything that was holding them back as well. The final message that is coming through is that they're here to support you in everything that you do and they love you. And they are really very grateful for the role that you've played in their life. I'm even getting that even before you were born, if like I said, for some of you it was an ancient ancestor. Even before you were born, they already knew that you were going to bring something special, because your energy is not only being present in would have not only in I feel like your energy is just like healing your family, and it's healing them as well. So if you're wondering if it's an ancient ancestor, how it's your energy, my love. You being present is healing not only the inner child, and I know you're wondering how, if they've already passed on, but trust me, it's happening. Energetically, spiritually, they are being healed right now because of your existence on this planet, and they are very grateful. And they want you to know that you should keep going in this path that you're on, and just keep being yourself and standing in your power. And they love you. They love you very, very much. Pile 3, this was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on. I wish you best of luck on your journey, and I hope you have an amazing one. Until next time, bye. Hi, powerful. Welcome to your reading. You chose the Eight of Earth or the Eight of Pentacles, and I hope that you're all doing well and good. Thank you for watching. What I'm picking up on is some of you could be in the music industry, or you could just really have musical talents, but you haven't really taken them seriously. So some of you could be a hobby. I'm hearing that you could be a violin, you could play the violin, you could be a pianist, or I'm even hearing that some of you could play the drum. And maybe some of you have been afraid to explore this even further. All right. Maybe you've been afraid to put yourself out there. So you don't necessarily have to play instruments, but you could literally be into any kind of, you could literally be a singer. You know, you could be, I'm hearing for some of you could even be a voiceover artist. Anything that has to do with creativity, and I'm hearing that some of you could even like be really good at editing videos, but you're not really, maybe it's maybe you see it more of a hobby than anything else. And for some of you, if you see potential in it, it's like you're afraid to go for it, you're afraid to put yourself out there. You may have tried posting a few, videos of you playing the piano or singing, but then you end up deleting it because you do not really trust that you're that good. But I'm hearing that if this resonates with you, this is a sign that you should move in that direction, and you should start putting yourself out there even more. Some of you may have bailed out on some kind of music competition. I'm hearing idols or even America's Got Talent, or it could even be something that was local, to put yourself out there as an artist and or a creative. And I'm hearing that some of you could be creative directors. I'm hearing that if you see opportunities for yourself, see potential to do better than where you are right now, you should go in that direction, because there's a lot of abundance and you were supported. All right. Let's get into who your spirit guides are. Divine spirit guides. Wow, divine spirit. Who watches over pile 4? Divine spirit, who watches over pile 4? Who watches over pile 4? I don't know if you guys, for the singers, or even just take what resonates, but some of you, your gift comes from like a mother, or your mother passed down their gift to you, because maybe your mother used to play the violin or the piano, or they're great singers as well, is what I'm hearing. Who watches over pile 4, divine spirit? Who watches over pile 4? I feel like the person that is watching over you right now is somebody who is aware of your talent. So like I said, if it's a mother who has passed on, they know that they left you with this gift. Or if it is someone who is around you, like even your musical teacher, I'm hearing that they could be your guides, and they watch over you, and they're here to try and instill that strength and motivation so that you can put yourself out there and share your art and your light with the world. Some of you, even your friend who is very supportive, not just any friend, but there's a specific friend who's constantly supporting you on this path, that is also your spirit guide. And I want to say that sometimes your spirit guides work through the people around you, so it doesn't have to be literally them being your guide, but it could be that your spirit guides work through the people around you as well. Divine spirits, who watches over pile 4? Some of you, it's your dad. I don't know if your dad was in a band, or someone in your family was in a rock band, is what I'm hearing. Even, yeah, but I'm hearing a rock band, but I'm also getting that it could have been pop, or because I'm getting an I forgot what the band is called, but yeah, there could have been some kind of band, is what I'm hearing. Divine spirit, who watches over pile 4? I don't know if your mother or anyone you know was a musical instructor, but I'm hearing that a musical instructor watches over you. So if you resonate to someone who has passed on in your life like a mother and they were a musical instructor, they watch over you. Or if in your life you have a musical instructor, they are watching over you right now. Um, Divine Spirit, who watches over powerful? Some of you are dancers. You could like be into contemporary. So it's like I'm getting an image of ballet. So anyone who, I don't want to say anyone, but in at your studio, your ballet, your dance teacher could also be either your. I'm getting that your spirit guides work through these people. So those are the people watching over you right now. So your spirit guides are very hidden, right? They're hiding themselves right now. They don't want to make themselves completely apparent. Um, but I'm hearing that they work and they help you grow through other people. For some reason, they just don't want to let themselves be known right now. But for some of you, I am picking up on a mother who may have passed on. And if it isn't, just take it as it resonates. Divine Spirit, who watches over powerful? I think they like to keep things not a secret, but they love the mystery of things, and so I feel like they really love it when things come together for you and you start thinking, oh, it's a coincidence, oh, this. I feel one of the reasons is also that they really want you to appreciate the people around you. So this is why they work through the people around you so that you can appreciate them. It's not that they don't want recognition. I just think they're not really concerned about that. So they work through people around you so that you can appreciate and learn to have trust in people around you is also what's coming through. I feel like that's also part of your soul blueprint to learn how to trust. And so this is why they're not revealing themselves right now. It's because they want you to really just appreciate everyone around you. So um Divine Spirit, who watches over powerful? Some of you are an art teacher as well. So this pile is very creative. And I feel like anyone who is monitoring or is aiding you in your creative abilities is someone who is watching over you right now. It's someone who your spirit guides are helping you with to grow, right? And then we have the Seven of Earth or the Seven of Pentacles. Um Yeah, I feel like your spirit guides don't really, and not necessarily that they don't want to share who they are with you, but right now, for some reason, right now in your life, your focus is on your growth and connecting with the people around you. So they would rather really speak about the people who are around you, who are helping you, so that you can connect with them, because that's going to lead to some kind of abundance. And that's what they're trying to maintain. The momentum that you're in right now is going to lead to abundance, and they don't want to stray you off, or you know they don't want you to get off path. So they don't really want the recognition right now. They just really want to stay hidden. And then we have the Seven of Air or the Seven of Swords. Yeah, you see how she's also wearing a mask. I feel like some of you, if you have kids and you've had dreams of being an artist, go for it. This is your sign. I'm getting an image of Sing and how that mummy had all these piglets and she wanted to sing but she couldn't because she had kids, and then she finally went after it. So that's like, go after your dream as well. Your kids are here to support you. Um, some of you may sing to your kids in bed and they really love that, and maybe your kids sometimes tell you to go for it. I think that you should. Then we have the Four of Water or the Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like the universe and your spirit guides are trying to give you something, right? And first of all, I feel like that there are multiple steps to this abundance that you're about to receive. The first step is this video, and thank you for watching. But the first step is this video and you acknowledging these people around you who are here to help you. The second step would be to you connecting to them and appreciating them, and now further connecting to your abilities. Then the third step would be you putting yourself out there, not rushing yourself, but being, you know, very not rushing for any fame or anything, but putting yourself out there humbly. And then the fourth step would be you receiving that recognition, because you will get that recognition. And then when you do, I feel like your spirit guides will finally come forward, because then I feel like there's something else that needs to happen. I don't know what it is. They're very I don't want to say secretive, but they like keeping things on the down low. So I'm not really getting much from them, but let's see who they bring into your life to kind of help you. So, divine spirit, who do the spirit guides of Pearl 4 use to, well, help them grow? Who do the spirit guides of Pearl 4 use to help Pearl 4 grow? Who do the spirit guides? I feel like your teachers, your instructors, some of you, your friends. I feel like you have this one friend who's always inspiring you to go after your dreams. That is that person that is supposed to be watching over you right now. It's like there's some kind of agreement with them, with their higher self. I mean, to be here for you and watch over you right now. Divine Spirit, who do the spirit guides of Power 4 use to help Power 4 grow? Some of you could be a partner, you know, a partner who's always motivating you to go after your dreams. And yeah. Anyone else, Divine Spirit guide? Wow. Anyone else? Can I get one more person? Thank you. So yeah, like I said, some of you do you dance ballet. Okay, so we have the Six of Earth or the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. I'm also getting an image of an old woman. I don't know if the studio that you dance at is like a studio that's run by an old woman or a woman, a female. Even if it's not a studio, there's a female around you. She's not that old, man, but she's old, you know, like probably mid-40s, but that's not old. Like mid-40s to 50 something, right? And this female, some of them could be over, yeah, like 56, 50 something, and this female is also here to help you, because I feel like even the owners of the studio, the people who allow you to dance at the studio, or the people who allow you to practice, I feel like there's also people who allow you to borrow their clothes or any item or even their car sometimes, so that you can attend some kind of competition or rehearsal. Those are the people right now that are responsible for watching over you. Your spirit guides are working through them, and it's because they want you to build relationships and form a cohesive bond with these people, so they can be in your life for the next phase that I feel like these people are going to be in your life as you go about the next phases that you're coming into. Then we have the fortune wheel with the number 10. Yeah, it's giving me, what was that movie? I forgot the name of the movie. The movie that Romeo was in about dancing. It's giving me those vibes, you know? It's like maybe you're part of some dance group, and it's giving me step up vibes, yeah. Maybe you're part of some kind of a dance crew and you're trying to make it, but things are a little slow, or maybe someone or even you have doubts. And I feel like those little doubts and those little fears, whether it's with you or everyone else in the crew, is holding you back, and you guys should work on that. So if you are uncomfortable, you might want to be open and vocal to that, to your dance crew about that, and how you can release that energy, and just allow positive things to come and opportunities. Yeah, I feel like there's also a kid in your life. So it could be your sibling, it could be even the kid next door is what I'm hearing, who's just really supportive of you. That is also someone that your spirit guides use to inspire and motivate you. Then we have finally the Four of Swords. Is the lighting bad or is it just me? We have the Four of Swords, and it's making me think of um there's someone in your life who is very calm. I'm picking up some of you, it could be your mom, who's very calm, and they don't really like conflict. They don't really like arguing. So um not that they don't care, but every time you let them know about, oh, mom or dad or whoever, I have this little gig that I want to go to, they may say yes. Obviously they want to ask questions and um try to understand where it is that you're going. Are you going to be safe? But I feel like they're very open and unbothered. Unbothered not in a sense that they don't care, but unbothered because I feel that they trust in your gift and your talent. So some of you could be dancers, and you have a mother or a guardian that's very calm in their nature, in their personality. They don't like conflict. Um, and that's also somebody that your spirit guides use to motivate you, because I feel like this person may not say it a lot, but they really are proud of you, and they they really want to see you go after your dreams. Let's get into any messages your spirit guides have. Divine Spirit, what messages do the spirit guides of Power 4 have for Power 4? What message do the spirit guides of Power 4 have for Power 4? I'm hearing shh, don't say it by Fletcher. I feel like they're very secretive. It's like they like, they like breadcrumbing you. They'll give you a little bit of something, something, and then they want you to come back for more, you know? What would the divine spirit guides of Power 4 say to Power 4? What would the spirit guides of Power 4 say to Power 4? What would the spirit guides of Power 4 say to Power 4? Yeah, like I don't think they have a lot to say because they just want everything to unfold. It's like I said, there are levels to them revealing themselves. There are levels to them guiding you, and this was the first level. Now your assignment is to go back now and create bonds and connections with those people and work on your confidence and put yourself out there, and then come back, if not my video, to someone else's video for guidance. So even them, speak to them, light a candle, you know. Can I get any messages for Power 4 from the spirit guides, please? They've said it all, is what I'm hearing. Like, there's nothing left to say. Alright, thank you. Then we have the Page of Air, or the Page of Swords. Liberate yourself from the fear, from the doubts. Just like a child who's very curious and goes about life very, unguarded. Just really go for your gift. Dance, sing, whatever it is that is very creative is what I'm picking up on. And if it's not creative, it's just creative for you. Do it. Painters, Ace of Earth or Ace of Pentacles. It's time for you to stand out, because you already have this gift and it makes you stand out, but people can't really see it because you're hiding it, all right? And only a few people know about it, and those I feel like are close friends and family, but I feel like you should put yourself out there. That's what your spirit guides are trying to tell you now. Put yourself out there. Then we have the Chariot card with number 7. I feel like your journey is blessed. All right. Once you decide to really get on the horse and ride, I feel like you are really headed for not only beautiful sunset moments, but like rainbows and unicorns and just a lot of magical experiences. And unicorns, actually, you may be unique in how you know every artist is unique, but there's probably something really special about you that this planet hasn't seen, and it's time for you to really, you see how you, oh my gosh, you probably are influenced by your spirit guides energy as well, because like you have a tendency of hiding your gifts as well, and it's like it's time for you to get out. It's like your spirit guides acknowledge that they're very secretive, but you don't have to be, like get out there, shine your light, let the people see who you are, It's time for you to embrace. Stop being scared. This reminds me of a message that I channeled today on my Instagram actually. And it spoke about how if you are afraid and intimidated about and scared about whether people will react amazingly or not to your gift. This is how exactly, I'm just paraphrasing. I feel like it's okay, go ahead. So I don't know if you want to check out my Instagram. I'll link it in the Oh, actually, I'm realizing that today and by the time I post this video, it's just not going to be um it's not going to be happening. So basically today's message on my Instagram was about how you just really need to go forward for any creative goal you have. Yeah, sorry guys. And then we have the Two of Earth and the Two of Pentacles, or the Two of Pentacles. And I feel like it's time for you to stop being undecided about something. Whether you want to go on this path or not, I feel like most of you want to. Go for it. Stop listening to people tell you that um you're not good enough or there are already too many artists out there, and it's just like, as long as you trust and you know that you're gifted. I'm sorry about my lighting, I'm running out of battery. As long as you trust that you're gifted, and I feel that you are too, I feel like you should really go for this. I just saw 2112 on my timer, so you might want to Google that as well. And we have strength, and number 8, your divine spirit guides are giving you the strength to go for this. I feel like this isn't you, this is you. All right, and they're just here watching you go after whatever it is that you want to achieve. So go for it. This is your sign. All right, remember to create those bonds with those people I mentioned if it resonated. Put yourself out there. Start that Instagram, start the YouTube. You have to start somewhere. If you're worried about how long it's going to take before people notice you, don't worry about that. Your guides wouldn't tell you to go on a path that wouldn't lead to success. All right? Then we have the Ten of Earth and the Ten of Pentacles, which is the final message. You are going to receive a lot of abundance from this. And it's going to be so beautiful. You're going to receive the recognition. People are going to, of course, they're going to be haters, but they're going to be people who are going to really appreciate your special twist to whatever it is that you do. Some of you even dance and sing at the same time. So it's like I'm getting Chris Brown vibes. You just have little different, you have different, little talents, and you can connect it all to create something new is what I'm hearing, and it's going to bring a lot of abundance. So yeah, powerful, this was your reading. I hope that it resonated, and if it did, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Turn the notification bar as well. And again, don't forget to share your light with the world. We need more of that. All right. I'm really sorry for my lighting, but we need more of your light. We need you. And don't be afraid. Just let it shine. Blind whoever needs to get blinded, Who knows? Maybe blinding them will make them even see better. I don't know if I'm making sense, but thank you for joining me. Till next time. Bye.